Hello and welcome to my video discussion. In this video, we'll be diving into the summary of Lesson 1 to Lesson 6, discussing of the key challenges and opportunities in these lessons, as well as sharing some practical tips and strategies for those looking to learn more. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first one is cyber ethics. Cyber ethics refers to the ethical principles and values that govern individuals and organization behavior in the digital world. A code of ethics is a set of guidelines and principles that define ethical behavior in a particular profession or industry. Overall, the practicing cyber ethics and adhering to a code of ethics is crucial for building trust and maintaining a positive reputation in the digital world, as well as for upholding fundamental principles of morality and ethical behavior. So next, the ethical issues. Ethical issues is in information technology refer to the moral dilemmas and concerns that arise from the use of technology and the impact it has on individuals, society, and the environment. Some of the main ethical issues in information technology include privacy issues, accuracy issues, property issues, and accessibility issues. The first one is privacy issues. The privacy issues is a collection, use, and disclosure of personal information without individuals' consent or knowledge, and the potential for data breaches and cyber threats. The second one is accuracy issues. Accuracy issues is the ethical concerns that arise from the potential for errors or bias in information technology systems, and the impact this can have on individuals and society. Property issues. Property issues is the protection and ownership of digital content, including software, music, video, and the ethical implications of unauthorized use of this distribution. The last one is accessibility issues. Accessibility issues ensuring that technology is accessible to all individuals, including those with the disabilities or limited access to resources, and ethical implication of leaving certain groups behind. Overall, ethical issues in information technology require individuals and organizations to consider the impact of their actions and decisions on others, society, and the environment, and to strive for responsible and ethical behavior in the use of technology. Intellectual property law. Intellectual property law are legal frameworks that protects the rights of individuals and organizations to control and profit from their creations and innovations. Some of the main types of intellectual property laws include copyright, trademark, patent, trade secrets. First one is copyright. Copyright law protects original works of authorship, includes books, music, and software. Next, trademark. Trademark law protects names, symbols, logo, and other marks that identify and distinguish goods and services. The next one is patent. Patent law protects inventions and innovation by giving investors the inclusive right to use, manufacture, and profit from their inventions for a certain period of time. Trade secrets. Trade secret law protects confidential and proprietary information and gives business of a competitive advantage. Overall, intellectual property laws are essential for promoting innovation and creativity, protecting the rights of creators and innovators, and fostering economic growth and development. So the next one is lesson 2. So the second one is computer ethics. Computer ethics refers to the ethical principles and guidelines to the govern individuals and organization behavior in the use of computer technology. It encompasses a range of ethical issues and concerns, including privacy, security, intellectual property, and responsible use of technology. Overall, practicing computer ethics requires individuals and organizations to consider the impact of their action and decision on other society, environment, and strive to responsible and ethical behavior in the use of technology. The next one is the 10 Commandments of Computer Ethics. The Ten Commandments of Computer Ethics are a set of principles and guidelines that were created in 1992 by the Computer Ethics Institute. They are intended to provide a framework for ethical behavior in the computer technology. Overall, the Ten Commandments of Computer Ethics provide a set of guidelines for ethical behavior in the use of computer technology, emphasizing the importance of respect for others, responsibility, and consideration for social well-being. The next one is software licensing. Software licensing refers to the legal agreement between the software owner and the user that outlines the terms and conditions of use for the software. The license agreement specifies the rights and restrictions on the use of the software, and the user must agree these terms before can use the software. Understanding and complying with the software licensing agreement is important to avoid legal financial penalties. Failure to comply with the terms of license agreement can result in copyright infringement, breach of the contract, and the other legal consequences. Therefore, it is important for users and carefully read and understand the terms of license agreement before installing or using software. So, next one is free and open source software, or FOSS. Free open source software license allow user to modify, distribute, and use the software without any charge as long as they comply with the terms of the license. The next one is proprietary license. Proprietary license, on the other hand, are licenses that restrict user rights to modify or distribute the software and often require payment to use software. Proprietary software licenses are typically used for commercial software products. It includes terms such as number of users allowed, the length of the license, and the restrictions on the use of the software. Example of proprietary license include use by the Microsoft, Oracle, and Adobe. Overall, software licensing provides a framework for software vendors and users that collaborate and benefits from one another's expertise and investment. By respecting each other's rights and obligations, both parties can achieve their goals and drive innovation in industry. So, overall, each section of software licensing agreement is important in ensuring that the licensor and licensee understand their rights and obligations under the agreement. Careful attention to each section of the agreement can help prevent disputes and protect both parties' interests. So the next one is lesson 3. The next two chapters is all about privacy. The first one is cybercrime. Cybercrime, also known as computer crime, refers to a criminal activity committed illegally using a computer, network device, or a digital network. The next one is history of cybercrime. In 1970s, criminals regularly committed crimes via telephone lines. The perpetrators were called prickers and discovered that the telephone system in America functioned on the basis of the certain tones. They were going to imitate these tones to make free calls. In 1971, I'm the Creeper, Catch Me If You Can. The first ever virus, Creeper, was created by Bob Thomas. In 1972, the first ever antivirus called Reaper designed to kill Creeper. The next is category of cybercrimes. Number 1 is property. Property is an illegal act that involves possession or stealing on the individual's cyber properties. The next one is individual. Individual is the category of cybercrime involves one individual distributing malicious or illegal information online. Last is the government. Government is a cybercrime that attacks the government. This is the least common cybercrime but the most serious offense. The next one is the common cybercrime, fraud and crimes. Hacking, phishing, identity theft, cyber stalking, malware attacks. The first one is hacking. Hacking refers to the act of identifying and exploiting weaknesses in a computer system, network, or digital media, usually to gain unauthorized access to a personal account or organization data. The next one is phishing. Phishing is an attempt to obtain sensitive information from targeted individuals. The next one is identify theft. Identify theft is the use crime of obtaining another person's personal or financial information to use their identity to commit fraud. Cyber stalking. Cyber stalking is a crime that involves online harassment, usually in social media, websites, or web platforms to intimidate a user or instill fear. Last is malware attacks. Malware attacks are crimes that use malicious software designed to cause harm and damage to a computer, server, client, or computer network and infrastructure without end-user knowledge. So, the next one is lesson 4. The next one is cyber ethics versus cyber technology. Cyber ethics or computer ethics is a field of applied ethics that addresses or studies the ethical issues in the use, design, and management of information technology. And cyber technology is a refer to a wide range of computing communication devices connected to a network. Types of privacy. Personal privacy refers to the privacy of personal attributes. That right to privacy of all personal attributes would mean the prevention of anyone or anything that would intrude or violate the personal space. Second one is institutional privacy. Institutions and organizations want their data activities private not only for business advantages but also for the life of the business. Last, informational privacy. Informational privacy refers to the concerns that protection of unauthorized access to information itself. There are different strands of information to be protected, such as personal information. Example is name, addresses, birthday, etc. Second one is financial information. Example, bank accounts, debts, and finances. The third one is medical information. Example, medical history before or current. And the last one is internet. Example is all information found in online. And other violation of privacy is intrusion in and misuse of information. Intrusion refers to an invasion of privacy by wrongful entry, seizing or acquiring possession of the property of others. Misuse of information. Misuse of information. Businesses and governments collect, exchange information from clients to provide services effectively. Interception of information is unauthorized access to private information via eavesdropping. Some of the organizations that use of data mining: TikTok, Facebook, McDonald's. What is the difference between web mining from data mining? Web mining refers to the process of extracting data from the web, extracting the web documents, web structure, and web content to obtain data. Data mining is a process of discovering patterns or trends in a large set of data or data warehouse and turning those findings into business insights and predictions. So the next one is chapter 5, lesson 5. So the next one is corporate social responsibility, CSR. Is the concept that business and organization have responsibility to operate in a way that benefits society as a whole, rather than just maximizing profits. This means taking into account the environmental, social, and economic impact of their actions and taking steps to mitigate negative effects. Samples of CSR initiatives: charity and volunteer works, reducing carbon footprints and energy consumption, supporting local communities. And types of CSR initiatives: environmental efforts, philanthropy, ethical labor practices, volunteer works. Benefits of CSR initiatives. CSR improves company brand image. Also, CSR helps improving the employee moral. And last is CSR attracts investors and partners. The next one is business continuity and disaster recovery. Business continuity and disaster recovery are two related concepts that refer to the processes and strategies that business use to maintain operations in the event of an unexpected disruption or disaster. The difference of the business continuity and disaster recovery. Business continuity is the process of developing and implementing a plan to ensure the critical business functions can continue in the event of disruption such as natural disaster, cyber attack, or power outage. Disaster recovery is the process of restoring systems and operation under pre-disruption state following a disaster. This includes restoring data and system, replacing damaged equipment, and resuming operations in a timely and effective manner. Together, business continuity and disaster recovery help organizations to mitigate the impact of the unexpected disruption, minimize downtime, and maintain the trust and confidence of the stakeholders. The next one is lesson 6. And the last one is information assurance and security. Information assurance and security refer to the processes and strategies that organizations use to protect their information and information system from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, or distraction. Information system. Information system is a combination of software, hardware, and telecommunication networks to collect useful data, especially in an organization. Information security protects sensitive information from unauthorized activities, including inspection, modification, recording, and any disruption or distraction. Information system security. Information system security, the protection of information system against unauthorized access to or modification of information, whether in storage, processing, or transit, and against the denial of services to authorized users, including those measures necessary to detect, document, and counter such threats. So the next one is information assurance. Information assurance involves the development and implementation of policies, procedures, and practices to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. The next, and information security focuses especially on protecting information system and network. The next one is the 3 focus level of information assurance. The number 1 is physical level. The physical level is the lowest level of the focus for information assurance. Computers, physical networks, telecommunications, and supporting systems such as power, facilities, environmental controls. The next one is information structure level. This includes the ability to manipulate information and data in cyberspace, such as data structures, processes, programs, protocols, data content, and databases. The last one is perceptual level, aka social engineering. This is an abstract that concerned with the management of the perceptions of the target, particularly those person making security decisions.